Welcome to the first game of this edition of Indie Showcase Saturday, powered by The Shed, and this is one that actually came out back in January, and I somehow missed it. As always, I find out a lot about the games that I want to cover from the truly amazing Get Indie Gaming YouTube channel. He's a guy who does basically countdown lists of cool indie trailers and new releases and stuff coming out, and he is really good at finding gems. Highly recommend dropping him a follow over on YouTube. And this is one that he came out with. So this is called Unruly Heroes. It is a platformer. It has co-op in it, but it's a platformer, kind of like looks a little bit like Trine actually. And it's based on the it's slightly inspired by the Journey to the West mythology, and it's actually made by some of the team who was behind the absolutely fantastic Rayman Legends, which is why I was interested in it. You can tell by looking at the art for this thing that it looks absolutely incredible. So it's on a whole whack of platforms. It's on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and possibly Switch. I'm not sure. It's $20 US, 25 Canadian. I'm showing the Steam page. They actually sent me press code for the Xbox version, so that's what we'll be playing. This is the only game I'm playing today, not on the PC. But this game, apparently this version runs basically the same on the consoles as well. So this was one we're going into blind. I haven't touched it yet, so I am very curious about it because the reviews on it from users have been a little bit mixed. But honestly, if it has anything whatsoever to do with, something like Rayman Legends, I am, needless to say, very interested here. So, oh, the menu moved. So, hang on a sec. I gotta find. Wait, this is the uninstalled menu. Damn it, Xbox. Should have lined this up on the front screen first, but all right, there we go. So, we're gonna take a look here and see what this guy's about. What time is it now? So it's 20 after 1. So okay, so this guy's got up to 220 here. Yeah, people have said that the platforming and the animations and stuff in terms of like the way the combat flows is not quite as good as it could be, but I'm nonetheless very curious because Rayman Legends was one of the best platformers to come out in years, and the art in that was just jaw-dropping. And this is by a lot of the same artist team who started up this developer. So, but yeah, this has been out for a few months. This came out back in January. So I'm very interested here. Man, they need another. Rayman Legends was not nearly as successful as it should have been. We really need another Rayman Legends. That game was so very, very good. Okay, there's a photo mode now. Apparently difficulty modes now. There's also ranks available. So this is all stuff that's come out since the game released, I guess. Because it's been out about half a year. Okay, so there's PvP. Fairly bog standard platforming controls. Skin selection. Oh, interesting. So I believe this game is a little bit like Trine in the sense that you have to switch between these different characters which have different abilities in order to progress through the game. That's kind of what the impression I was given. I never finished Trine. That's a series of games I always wanted to do in co-op with somebody, but they're all local only. And I've never had the chance to do that, but I've heard really good things about that series.
Since the dawn of time, the sacred parchment has maintained the balance between worlds. Throughout the ages, dark forces conspired to undo that order. Eventually, they prevailed.
Voice acting is a little... Definitely does look pretty awesome so far.
Like comets hurled down from the heavens, fragments of the parchment were scattered across the land. And in their wake, fair became foul, virtue turned to vice.
Sounds like a good time. World of foul vice, eh?
Wretched creatures roam the land, wreaking havoc and leaving chaos in their wake.
Dropping the bass.
Only 4 truly unruly heroes can turn back that dark tide
Dude,
and
your eyes
restore
are
order
smoking.
to heaven and earth.
Did that guy puke smoke?
Well, at least I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Intro made a good impression. Okay. Easy, normal, hard. Okay, so there's 3 difficulty levels. Well, it is definitely a Unity game on console because it is very stuttery. Okay, this does look pretty damn incredible. Okay, so there's 4 characters in this one instead of 3, which is pretty normal in the Trine game, which is what the Trine games have, so I can switch between them. I could definitely see this being more, yeah, I mean this, well, wait, no, Trine's only 3, isn't it?
Heroes beware. Though your fates are written,
Isn't that why it's called Trine? As in try?
World from endless night, you'll test
oh yeah.
Against fearsome foes.
A lot of people have compared this to Trine, which is okay. I don't mind that. There's not been a lot of games like that since Trine.
Got this. Now where was I? Danger, fearsome foes, eternal darkness. Right. Introductions. I am Guanyin Puza, goddess of mercy. I'll be watching over you.
You know, it was another really good game based on Journey to the West is Enslaved. I need to play that again. That was a good game.
Let the journey to the west begin.
But I'm going left to right. That implies east. Gah! Your mythology is all broken. Gather coins to buy new skins. Okay, interesting. So it's just for cosmetic stuff. Interesting. So okay, so it says to jump further with these 2 characters, but it doesn't actually name them ahead of time. Oh, well, it kind of does with the pictures, I guess. So, okay. Yeah, I never beat the Trine games. I actually really love Frozen Byte. I think they're a fantastic small developer, but I never actually got to beat Trine, but because I really wanted to play them co-op, but like I said, they're local only. I have a feeling this game would be much better in local co-op as well. I heard that near the end it could be, and because it was 3-player, it was very much a, you know, a friendship tester, as many games like that get difficult can be. Hobby Knob and I were trying out Chariot last night, also on the Xbox, which is a co-op game, sort of a physics platformer that came out quite some time ago. And it definitely will test you. It will test your patience. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, the chief complaints that people made about this was that it looked incredible, but it was not a great platformer. A lot of people said that the combat animations were, you basically would get stuck in animations too much. Okay, artwork collectibles. People were saying that, and they said that that was a pit. Okay, duly noted. Okay, so you can keep playing, but okay, so that's cool. You don't lose one character. You can keep playing. Oh yeah, you can revive them by hitting their soul bubble. Okay, man, is that how souls work? That's awesome. So I just go to church regularly. I can just make sure that I get my soul bubble repopped. Is that the idea?
Stop right there.
Tweet? That's not how tweets work.
See that lantern? Watch out for those along the way. They're, how do I put this? Really important. To light new lanterns, All you
Insightful.
gotta do is harness the energy from vanquished foes.
Oh.
But if things don't exactly work out, your body and soul will reappear at the last one lit.
Okay, so they're
I guess
checkpoints.
you could say they're like the light of your life.
I guess you could say that. I mean, I suppose you could say that. So yeah, the common complaint was that you would get locked into lengthy animations that would really make the combat frustrating. But honestly, those were complaints out of mostly positive reviews that I was reading for this. Like the people who were saying that the combat is frustrating and not responsive, that was not a large number of people, so we'll see.
Oh my, you gave me a fright. I didn't expect to encounter such handsome heroes.
Creepy.
Skull Canyon is such a dreadful...
Rayman Legends had moments like that in it too, so. But I love that
It
game.
would be my pleasure.
Yes, Geisha lady.
So come, friends.
Follow the
Follow
geisha to the
me.
Skull Canyon. What's the worst that could happen? Still, could be worse. Hello. This guy feels a little bit like Donatello from that TMNT arcade game with his range. He feels almost a little OP, because, like, I'm smashing these fools before they even get near me. Oh, Rayman Legends Legacy. It's frequently on sale for peanuts. Highly recommend it. It gets very hard later, but it is, even single player, you don't even have to play it in co-op. I did play it in co-op, but even single player, it is a blast, and it is gorgeous. Okay, wait. Why did I die? Wait, why did I die there? I don't even know what happened there. It says right bumper to dodge dangerous objects. Okay, it doesn't actually seem to be doing anything. Okay, it's left, oh, you have to be in motion, that's why. You can't, you don't press it when you're stopped. Oh, wait, now you can press it when you're stopped. Okay, well, it was, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be, Maybe this is one of the things people were complaining about. It didn't seem super reliable there. Hello. Ma'am, I don't know what you think geishas mean when they say I'm gonna make this fun. This is not what I meant. This is not at all what when a geisha says this will be fun. This is not what I anticipate. Use the power of Sand Monk and his legendary strength to destroy the most resilient objects made of rock. Okay, so this guy is Hulk Smash. Alright. I like it. I saw you guys sitting up there. So you've got a light and a heavy on each of these guys. Yeah, this guy feels a lot like... Yeah, this guy feels a lot like Donatello in that TMNT game with his range. I think I'm going to probably use this guy whenever possible. So there's probably... Oh, no, this is just an alternative way up. Okay, I thought maybe there was, like, some extra loot over here or something. Nope, just a secondary way up. Actually, you're right. Yeah, well, it is definitely a, it is a platformer through and through. And they said that, which is what interested me, to be honest, because I really... Oh, special attacks. Okay. Because I like platformers a lot. Like, if I had to pick a single genre historically that is probably my favorite, it would be platformers.
Let's play. After
because I kind of grew up on those. You know, it was not the two main genres I played the most of when I was a kid growing up were platformers and point-and-click adventure games. And point-and-click adventure games, to be honest, I've never been particularly good at, and they haven't aged as well for me as platformers have, but I still love a quality platformer. Whoop, whoa, lady. Geisha lady, you're starting to annoy me. Yeah. There, you know what? There are modern point-and-click adventure games being made that actually, where they've actually applied a lot of modern quality of life improvements to them. Like a lot of the stuff coming out of Daedalic from Germany, they've employed a lot of modern quality of life improvements that make them a lot less frustrating. Like, for example, the ability to hold down a button and see everything in a scene that you can interact with rather than have to figure it out yourself. Or even games that do have a rudimentary hint system in them for when you get confused so you don't get overly frustrated. Little things like that I think is a really smart idea. And I find a lot less of them are relying on moon logic than they used to. Achievement on reach 200 meters in gliding distance. Okay, cool. So yeah, modern point-and-click games, of which there are a lot I actually want to stream, have come a long way. They're a lot better than they used to be. That said, there are still more. That said, there are still plenty that come out now that are just total moon logic fests that drive me crazy. Hey, I don't. Strump. Hero-hating toothpick factory. There is no way they didn't know exactly what they were doing when they called this boss Strump. I'm sorry. There is absolutely no way. I refuse to believe it. Not that I'm complaining, but actually I have special attacks lined up, don't I, for this guy? Okay, that was a pretty dope special attack. Let's do Hulk Smash here. Whoops. Okay, he died wicked quick. Okay. Makes the best toothpick. Nobody does better toothpicks than me, huh? See, this guy's really cool because he can hold up in the air and where his mobs can't hit him. Oh god. Okay, I gotta fix that. It used to be that as long as I had an active Chrome window open, my mail checker thing didn't play a tone. As of the new version, it's decided to start doing that, and I do not approve of this. Ooh, his mobs don't despawn when you take him out. Interesting. Okay, so you can switch characters mid-fight. That's good. I was curious about that. If it allowed you to switch mid-fight or not. So you can, which is cool. Unlock all checkpoints of a map. All right. I'll take that. Game seems to hand out achievements somewhat liberally, at least initially. All right. Stab down attack. I assume there's going to be puzzles that involve these characters that have not yet been revealed to me, because that's what Trine was. There was a lot of puzzles where you really had to exchange the characters around for their different abilities. So, whoa, I'm going to assume that's the case. I do have to say, though, you can definitely tell that there were Rayman Legends artists involved in this game.
But I can't let you pass.
Because this is gorgeous.
A lady needs her privacy. But don't worry, we'll play again.
Well, have you seen some of these asset flips that come out on Steam, Sim? The ones that literally hand out like 300 Steam achievements the second you run them? It's hilarious. You just keep getting this long string of achievement notifications nonstop. It's pretty funny. I find a lot of games like this on places like Xbox, though, what they do is they'll hand out some, like, everybody gets an achievement type things at the beginning for, like, you know, beat the first boss, use a special power, you get all the stuff at the start of the level, and they do that to kind of hook you in so that you've earned a few and you want to earn more, and then the later ones are more difficult and require you to be sort of more engaged in the game long term to get good at them. So I suspect that's a lot of what this is here. Or the design, because that's the thing. There's actually entire like talks they do at GDC on like good achievement design, because achievements were really invented to help drive player engagement, right? To help people keep players engaged in your title longer. And there's whole schools of thought on the best way to design those. So this doesn't surprise me because this is complete the level. So most games have achievements for progressing. Okay, new best. 14 minutes, 45 seconds, 3 deaths. And I got 91 of 100 coins. Wow, where did I miss? I wonder where I missed those other 9. So, like a lot of games like this, see, there's little milestones like that. So I bet the first one that I missed is collect all the coins. So you see there's 2,700 total coins, which means there's 27 levels most likely, that's a lot. Actually, that's a lot. That's pretty beefy. So there's, yeah. So one of that first award is probably for collect all the coins. The second award is for collecting the concept art piece, and then the third one is your rank, I guess. So that's kind of cool. Gives you an incentive to go back if you want. Oh, and then there's a target time. So there's a par time. Hey, Where and Sin, remember par times? I really do like the production so far, though. I have to say, it is, par times. Remember, like, Doom, where it had a par time? Like, it beat the level faster than this? It was like a weird bragging rights thing they used to do. Oh, and look at this. Some of these are... Okay, so now some of these things are going to get a little trickier to get.
And the party's just getting started.
Well, what they were, I mean, they were effectively speedrun targets back in the day, before speedrunning was a thing. So those par times in Doom were like, you had to beat a level, and it was a really short amount of time. It was, you had to speedrun it in order to do it, but it was a neat little challenge thing.
I'm such a space case. I totally forgot. I've placed stone statues along the path to watch over you and to guide you on your way. Well, for the most part, anyway. I may be a goddess, but I'm still working out the kinks.
Kinks, eh? Use the power of Wukong's statue to create a huge stick. Okay. Huge stick, eh? That's a huge stick. That is quite the E-penis. Right there. The people who argue on Reddit all the time, those are what they think the size of their E-penises are. True story. Yeah. Goes from E-peen to epic peen. I will say there definitely are some long animations. What's up, Tech? There definitely are some long animations in this that I could see in some of the gnarlier combat sequences really frustrating people, like especially that air attack or when you get 2 to 3 hits into a combo. Like, I can let go of the button and the character will still be moving for another solid second. But honestly, in a game like this, like, you're not looking for uber precise combat, at least not in my opinion. I don't really think, like... you're not looking... to me, this is not, this game is not Devil May Cry combat. Every penny counts. Obtain 100 coins. Okay. Yeah, this is really not an every iframe counts kind of game. I think if you really want that level of precision combat, you're probably best to go play something like Devil May Cry or... Whoops. Overdid that. Wait, something was tanking your perform... Oh yeah, you did say that. Uh-oh, what was it? What was it? Wait, you're running Bitdefender? Why are you running AV? You work in IT. You're not an idiot. You don't need any. Just use Windows Defender. You don't need to buy third-party friggin' AV. I haven't run dedicated AV since 2002. No, use Windows Defender, which is actually better, which is actually not bad. And run a manual Malwarebytes scan once a month. Haven't run a dedicated antivirus since 2002, and haven't had a virus ever in my entire life. Windows Defender is actually, that's the other thing. That's what I tell most of my clients too. The clients who aren't actually prone to getting viruses, I tell them just run Windows Defender. It's actually not bad. It used to be terrible, but Microsoft actually improved it a lot. It's unless you're someone who just tends to get a lot of viruses, Windows Defender is really not an issue. What is this? Use the power of Sanzang's statue to create an energy sphere. Can be used to activate or destroy other objects. Okay, so I got to change to this guy. So what is it? B. Oh, interesting. Oh, and it bounces. Yeah, well, a lot of them are like that. I mean, I deal with clients all the. You know what? I have to. Yes, it was. It did. Well, back when it was Security Essentials, it was so bad it was delisted. You're right. But it's really not. It's really fine now. It's like, unless you're someone who is very prone to getting viruses, you really don't need anything else. Yeah, I haven't run a dedicated AV in for. Okay, this is cool. In forever. Totally unnecessary if you use common sense. And you know what? I have to give credit. You know, I work in managed IT, and I used to have to deal with clients getting viruses and stuff on a fairly regular basis. And I honestly can't remember the last time I had to deal with a ticket for a virus infection. Some of it is because people are just being smarter than they used to be, but some of it too is because people like to scream about Windows 10 requiring you to install updates all the time. But you know what? You know why you haven't heard about a major virus outbreak in Windows in a long time? Because it forces people to keep up to date. Because if it doesn't force you to do the updates, a lot of people just won't. And those are the people who, oh crap, those are the people who spread botnets. Okay, so we need to bring him back. That's another reason you don't hear about viruses on Macs and Linux as much is, I mean, disregarding the fact that they... Okay, how do I control him? Disregarding the fact that, you know, very few people use those two platforms, it's also because it's also because people on those platforms tend to keep themselves more up to date. Oh, were they? Do you hear about the big... Okay, so that makes me fly up. Did you hear about the big ransomware that took down the city of Baltimore the other day? Yeah, the entire Baltimore city government got held up for ransom, and it looks like they're going to have to pay it because their system was so badly backed up and secured that they can't get the data back unless they pay. It looks like they're going to have to pay to get their stuff back. Okay, I'm not 100% sure here how I'm supposed to get over there. Hey, Tufty, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. How you doing? Welcome, welcome to Indie Showcase. I don't know if you've seen one of these before, but yeah, we do. I'm doing live first impressions of 5 different indie games. They get up to an hour of first impressions a pop. And I put these up on YouTube later as well. So it's, yeah, I do these as part of my dev relations stuff with the Shed. I quite enjoy it. I'm a big indie game person, so I really like the opportunity to show off new and cool stuff to people. And I got 5 titles today that are all very, very different from each other. It's a bit of both. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit of both. So everything that we are playing today, with the exception of one game, is out. So this is Unruly Heroes, which came out back in January. And the next game we're playing, which is Siege of Centauri, that is in pre-release. But everything else is, well, it's in early access, I should say. Not pre-release, but everything else is out. So... But this game so far is really, really cool. I'm liking it. It's a multi-character platformer game. It's made by an independent team, but it's the but it is made by a team of people who were behind the art team in Rayman Legends. So if you played that, you can probably tell by looking at this. Just how much their art is inspired by that game, but it definitely doesn't play quite as fluid as Rayman does. That was one of the common complaints about it, is that the platforming isn't nearly as smooth, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I really love the look of this game. And the characters are kind of cool. So it's a little bit like Trine in that you do have these characters with different... Oh, hello. You have these characters with different abilities, and you have to switch between them at certain circumstances to do certain things. But at the same time, a lot of the levels and a lot of the bits in the levels you can do with any of them as well. So it's not quite, at least so far, it hasn't been especially picky, but we're also only on the 2nd level, so... Right now we're dealing with this evil geisha lady who keeps, like, sending enemies and making frustrating challenges for us. So this game is inspired by Journey to the, you know, the Legend of Journey to the West. But it's definitely, oh, I see, we probably got to do this to reveal them. From what I've been told, it's not, the story, it uses that mythology, but it's fairly loose in its interpretation of it. I said this at the beginning, though, if you want a really good Journey to the West game, you should definitely pick up Enslaved, which was a Ninja Theory game from a few years back. It came out in the 360 PS3 era. Absolutely fantastic. And it has a PC version as well. It came out, the PC version came late, but it is so good. I mean, it's Ninja Theory, so you know it's going to be pretty top shelf. Come here, you little bastards. Oh, get wrecked, boy. Yeah, all right, I'll take that. There we go. Yeah, the PC version's on sale a lot because it's a pretty old game now, but it is good. And the story, it's fully... So Ninja Theory was one of the studios that really embraced motion capture. So it has really, really good animation and acting in it. Also, Andy Serkis plays one of the main characters, just saying. Oh, God. Oh, God. Now it's a Rayman game. Oh, there was plenty of this in Rayman Legends. Oh, that was... Okay, I got greedy. I admit it, I got greedy. I want to get the thing for unlocking all of the I want to get the unlock for getting all the coinage in a level. So, the nice thing about this, though, is that when one of your characters dies, they're not out for good, as you saw. They kind of go into, well, they call them soul bubbles. And basically, if you hit their soul bubble, you'll bring them back. And in addition to that, I noticed any stuff that you picked up, so any coins, like that coin that I died picking up, when your character dies, it doesn't respawn, so you keep anything you've picked up, which is nice. I've never really been a fan of platformers that are kind of punitive in that way, where okay, the jump didn't take there, but, oh, there we go. Where they go, oh, hey, this thing that you managed to collect, but you died while getting it, yeah, you gotta go do it again because you suck. I've never been a fan of that. So, I like that this doesn't do that. It's not mean. Oh, hey, there we go. We actually got the... I found that totally by chance. We got the concept art unlock there. Now, I have a feeling, though, that this is a split path, and that if you want all the coins, you probably have to go down both ways. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, hey, boys. Come here, douchebags. So how's your weekend been going so far, Tufty? Or how's everybody's weekend been going, for that matter? Mine started off pretty well. My Hobby Knob and I just played a bunch of some co-op stuff last night. Well, that's always good. And yeah, I went and had breakfast with some folks this morning, which was fun. And yeah, I'm really happy to be doing this again. It's been way too long since I've managed to do one of these things. And I miss doing them. And then tomorrow morning, I'm actually going to be streaming a bunch of the Division 2 with Caustic and Syncrosis in the morning. And then I actually have a Mixer for the Kids relay slot tomorrow from... Wait. Scroll. Why are you still scrolling? Excuse me. Hi. Okay. Yeah, me thinks we had a bit of a problem here. I don't seem to be... Okay, hang on. Hey! I worked my way out of it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to back out and reset the checkpoint, but no, I managed to do it. Unfortunately, I can't go back for those coins. Damn it. Maybe, I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't go back for those coins anyway because it looks like I got past the point where I can go there, so I'd have to replay the level to get them all. So, like the Rayman games, though, this is one of those games where you can replay the level and to go back later to get stuff that you missed if you so desire. So, so that's cool. How does one get up there, I wonder? Ah, I see. Yeah, it looks like we probably go up and over. So this guy is... This is this dude. Ah, yes. Okay. So this is one of the things that happens. Well, yeah, I often am like that, too. So this is one of the those little challenges, like I said, that rely on specific characters. So you'll find these little statues, which are sort of little puzzle things, where it's like, to do this, you need this guy, and it will show you that. But it's definitely not as complicated as... And then you have to make the massive E-Wang there. It's definitely not as complicated as Trine. Like Trine, you could get your way through the whole game by sort of using your characters in different combinations, and it was tricky, to put it mildly, in places. You had to really figure stuff out, whereas in this game, at least so far, it looks like that the game really is sort of telegraphing when you're going to need each character. Now, my only question is, I don't know where it wants me to float this guy. Up here? No. Okay, it looks like actually when he gets small... Oh, wait, the stick will disappear if you attack. I see. Oh, okay, I had to clear that. That's why. So, yeah, it looks like you can... It looks like it telegraphs a little bit more when you're going to need specific characters, which I think for some people is going to be a bit of a turn-off. Other people might like it. I'm not quite sure how I get out of there. Ping. Because I can press A, which makes him shrink down, but it always pushes him up. Like I don't have a lot of control over his direction. Like I can't make him drop down. Feel a little, like I pretty clearly have to use him. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. It's pretty clear that I have to fall... Like, I have to go down there and then flow up where the spikes are, but I don't... But it's not clear to me how one falls down. All I can do is completely deflate him or make him go upwards. And you see, he gets caught right here, so... Because, yeah, you really have no control over his downward momentum. Oh, well, yeah, you know. As they do. So I'm told, anyway. This is certainly not obvious to me what it wants me to do here. Oh! This thing can be moved. Okay, it really either was really not clear about that, or we all collectively missed a tooltip. Okay, that makes things way easier. I suppose it makes sense that the guy with all the big strength would be the guy who could move his own totem. Lady, you're really starting to piss me off. Oh, hi. That's a lot of blades. Oh, and you are a, one of these guys who I can only hit in the lights too, eh? And you can't be stun locked. Okie dokie then. So I can still wreck your shiz. This pig guy, I have to say, for the sort of the big brawny guy, doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would expect. This guy certainly doesn't either. At least they're being kind and being like Hercules the Legendary Journeys with this and only attacking me one at a time, instead of all ganging up on me at once, which would almost guarantee them victory. You know, I have to give him credit, at least. Oh, well, shut my mouth. You know, sometimes I really should just learn to stop tempting fate. I know, I had to open my big mouth. Oh, hi! There's my special move. My special move is truly just straight up Hulk smash. Okie dokie then. I'll take it. Ow. I'm definitely beginning to see what people are saying about the animations and getting stuck in long form attacks that you don't necessarily want to do when you're fighting an enemy, when you would rather not get stuck in things. At the same time, I honestly don't. I got the exact same number again, 91 out of 100. Oh, and you know what? It was because of that section early on where I missed a bunch of stuff. So that's my bad. Fair enough. But honestly, I don't think it's that bad. Like, you do get stuck in animations, and I could see that being frustrating on occasion, but this is not Dark Souls, Devil May Cry precision combat. Like, this is very much a, mash your way through it kind of deal, especially in co-op. So, I will say, I'm going to have to show this to Hobby Knob, actually, because we've been playing a lot of co-op stuff together. And she kind of liked Chariot, which we played yesterday. We've played a lot of Yoshi's Crafted World, which has been really good. I could see her enjoying this for sure. That could be pretty interesting. Okay, well, I'm using this guy a lot, so I think I'm going to buy him as... Whoa, cool. These skins are way different from each other. There's only one I can afford right now, but neat. That is pretty cool. No achievement for that? I'm rather surprised. No achievement for unlocking my first skin, eh? Huh, alright. Don't have HDMI, I guess, Jellybean? Alright, let's check out this one last mission, and then we're going to be coming up on our hour, but I'm definitely I'm liking this. I mean, I'm a big fan of platformers. Yeah, this is a little, compared to some, this is a little clunky. In terms of the control response and especially the combat. But like I said, it's really more of a mashing type game. So I personally don't think it's that big a deal. In terms of what it oh right, because I can't attack there. In terms of what it offers, yeah, it's not the best thing in terms of combat, but I mean, neither was Rayman Legends, and Rayman Legends was absolutely incredible. And these folks, it is very clear that they, this game was developed by some of those artists because it looks absolutely beautiful. It's got parallax, take a drink, scrolling, which is really, really nice. It's like the sort of multiple layers to the backgrounds and like the level of detail, blurring effect in the background, really gorgeous. And while it's definitely has some inspiration from Trine in terms of the switching between the multiple characters to do different things and the challenges that are very much based on the multiple characters and things like that, it's at least, oh my, it certainly at this point seems to be more casual than Trine is. The characters, you really are not going to have to spend a lot of time. You're really not going to have to spend a lot of time with these characters in terms of, it looks like at this point, switching back and forth between the different types of characters and different things you're going to have to do. Lady! Aha! Aha! Oh. Oh, hi, doggies. Oh, this has a grab? Oh, it does have a grab. Very cool. Grabbed by the heroes. Grab 2 enemies in less than 10 seconds. Okay, that's cool. Now, can I grab with anybody? Or is that just with... Oh, yeah, you can grab with anyone. Oh, wait. Sorry, doggy. Yeah, Sari, a little bit it does look a little bit like Ori. And you know what? Ori is a game I am absolutely going to finish at some point. I've actually never played Ori. I have it on the Xbox because it's in Game Pass. The main reason I never played it is because I heard it gets very hard later on, and also it just made me incredibly... The intro to that game is incredibly depressing. But I really would like to, really? I'm Hulk mode and I can't punch past your shield. They announced it at E3 actually that Ori 2 is coming next year. So that's one of the reasons I would really like to finish the first one. Yeah, I've heard it's, you know, the story is quite sad and depressing, but, and I've heard it gets harder later, but I like really good Metroidvania games. And it's apparently an excellent one of those, and it is beautiful. Oh, I gotta do this. Yeah, I definitely do wanna do that because it looks like a game I would like, and it is clearly made by a very talented group. And you know what? So is this. I don't think the platforming in this is nearly as bad as some people were complaining. I think it's pretty clear that the people who are complaining are people who are really, really good at platformers and want something that's very, what the hell? That's very precise and very speedy and everything else. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. If you're into that kind of thing, and I would say that if that is the kind of game you're looking for, this is probably not for you. It's rain and death. Hallelujah, it's rain and death. Yeah, so if you really want precise platforming, whoops. Like high precision platforming with really, really snappy control response, a la, you know, Meat Boy or something like that, then yeah, this is not gonna do it for you. But for someone like me who sort of likes platformers of all stripes and really enjoys platformers that are very, you know, cool and visual as well, I'm really liking this, honestly. I think this is pretty awesome so far. It's a very... Uh-oh. Crap. I missed a, I think I missed another coin up there. 100%ing the coins in this, I'm gonna say, no small feat. Ah, yes, there we go. Ha, I win. Ooh. Well, this looks highly dangerous. I don't appear to actually be able to do anything with them. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Okay, they don't explode nearly as bad as you would think. I was waiting for, like, a friggin', like, nuke to go off there. Oh, hey, guys. Oh, okay. Cool. No, they don't. Ha ha! Okay, this is neat. I'm Hulk smashing down this werewolf tower by bashing this massive, like, wrecking ball. What's that song? You know, I came in like a something. Oh, la. Okay. But I need to get up there somehow. That is not the way to do it. It definitely doesn't seem, at least at this point, it may very well get more so later on, but at this point, it definitely doesn't seem that hard. I'm gonna say. It really, like, it's quite forgiving on giving you the ability to respawn your characters quickly. You know, if you fail out with something once, you're not gonna get completely screwed. It definitely doesn't seem too bad so far. Damn it. There we go. Oh, I see. This doesn't turn off the things. This just brings it up more. Why, thank you. Fit right in there. Look at that. Perfect. Couldn't have done a better parking job with that cube there. I started Cave Story once, and then I never got very far with it. I should try it again. Uh-oh. Oh, balls. Well, that didn't work at all. I tried to switch to a particular character, and the game was just like, nah. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother killing you, because you will take care of yourselves. However, you will also do that. But you know what? It's fine, because I picked up all the stuff. So now I'ma just piece past you fools. Dang, dang. Bye, suckers. Oh, hi. Giant fire things. Nope, that didn't work out. Alright, take that. Let's hang with Wizard Dude. Wizard Dude seems to be doing okay with us so far. Well, GG, Wizard. Your sacrifice was entirely in vain, but, you know. Now, oh, okay, so they both come back. Because I was going to say, I lost 2 characters there. And I was like, so what happens when I lose 2? Can I still bring them both back? But yes, you can. You just have to do them one at a time. Kind of looks like Riley when he does that. Okie dokie. Nice. Okay. Nope, that didn't work out. Thought I'd do a fun trick shot there, but no. Dang it! Up here a little more? Really? Come on! I think I was owed that one, was I not? There we go. Needed less of a trick shot than it appeared. Okay, a little bit of platforming challenge here, but nothing I can't handle. Now we just gotta do Fat Boy Flight here. Maybe we'll actually 100% all the coins on this level. I think it's pretty clear we have not found the, we did not find the concept art thing, but... Oh, get wrecked, son! Ho, ho, ho! I like that guy's special move. That was pretty great. Oh, that guy can, Neat. Okay, that guy can actually much more better target his throws. I was like, wait, I can't hit an enemy with this? Can I shoot you into fire? Yep, totes can. Nice. Oh, so help me. If I only missed 5... I think I did, didn't I? Man! Oh, well. I really love that image. That looks really cool. The pig dude is just so happy. That is pretty cool. All right, well, there we go, guys, and that is almost perfectly at our hour there, so that actually worked out. That actually worked out pretty well. So, yeah, that's the first game today. That is Unruly Heroes. I'm definitely glad I played it. I'll probably endeavor to finish it. I've been told it's not super long, so I may endeavor to finish it. If you want a hardcore, if you want a sort of hardcore precision platformer, I think you're definitely not going to find that with it. I think it's definitely seems at this point to be a little bit more casual for sure. And more of a more of something that's designed for people who want to button mash their way through things a little bit more than perhaps do sort of precision platforming stuff. But it is quite good, and it is absolutely gorgeous. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, that is Unruly Heroes from Magic Design Studios. It actually came out back in January. It's on the Xbox, the PS4, the PC, and is it on the Switch? You know what? Let's do that. I'm always bad about this. I don't want to giant bomb this and always forget to talk about what platforms it's on. So it is on Switch as well. So very, very cool. So as you can get this in quite a number of places, actually. Definitely won't sell you if you're not into platformers, but if you are, I think it's a good one of those, and I could definitely see this being fun in co-op. I think that's probably how I'm going to attempt to play it next time. So yes, indeed. So thanks for watching, guys, but don't go anywhere. We've still got 4 games left in this edition of Indie Showcase Saturday. If you are watching on YouTube, definitely, if this stuff interests you, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell and the thumbs up, and leave a comment if you want. I'm curious to hear what people think about this as well, and all that stuff does help to get the videos and thus the shed noticed by more and more people, so I would greatly appreciate that. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to be back. We got 4 more games, and we're switching to a tower defense one next, so stick around, guys. Indie Showcase Saturday, powered by the Shed, continues. We'll be right back.